I've been cleaning up this area this morning. We're supposed to get rain later on today, so I thought this is perfect time to come in here and clean some of this up. And I'm really glad that maybe I waited a little bit because things are growing up. Now I can see where everything is. So I've got 2 roses here, and I bought a new one yesterday, a Morden rose, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But first I thought I would just walk through here and show you. I have lilies here. These are just daylilies, regular orange daylilies. And then back here, I have a row of delphiniums. And these are delphiniums that were on this property when we moved here. There's 3 different colors of blue. One is a really deep blue. One is a very light blue with a white center. And the other one is a pale blue with a dark center. They're beautiful and they are very robust. They've climatized themselves over the years, I suppose, and I just moved them from one spot to another. And then in front here, I have some Gloriosa daisies. They are really brightly colored, orangey, black, brown daisy. They're really nice. This thing right here, this tall thing, that's a dame, no, I can't remember what it's called now. It's a wildflower, but they're really pretty. And they're very early, and then they will rebloom. I think it's called a dame rocket or something like that. And then I got a peony here, and there's a little peony there. There are 2 different peonies. This one, I gotta think, this one was in my front flower bed on the south side, and it's a deep, deep, almost wine-colored peony. It's gorgeous. And that one at the back, I bought, and it's much like the ones that I grew up with. They are the big pink fluffy peonies. My mom had those kind and I absolutely adore them. So there's 2 peony bushes here, another Shasta daisy, and another rose, which I think, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it or move it. I might move it over to where the other roses are. This rose, I don't know the variety, but it has tiny little pink flowers, much like the one that's over by the house. And this was also here at the front with peonies, and I moved it back here. Of course, got a lot of grass to get out of here. This is, I think it's a birch. I'm pretty sure I planted this last year, and I keep forgetting that it's here. So this little spot right here, I think I'm going to put a hosta here because this is not a very hot spot. This is quite shaded. I mean, this is morning and there's light. There's a little bit of light comes from the south for a short time, but after that it's quite shady. So I think I'll put a hosta here. And of course, these are blue irises, and they are starting to bud out like the other ones are, but they're full of grass. So I got to get the grass out of there. But today, I'm concentrating right here. I bought another rose to go here, and I bought some pansies just to go along the outside. And so I'm going to do that now. So there's my new rose. It is a Morden blush, and these were developed here in Morden, Manitoba, and they are developed for our climate. It's extremely hardy, good to zone. Extremely winter hardy, zone 2B, and we are zone 3B, I believe. It's very fragrant. It blooms spring, summer, and fall, and it gets to 2 to 3 feet high. It's a shrub rose. So I'm going to put it right, I'll pop you down. There we go. I'm going to put it right there. And this is what it looks like. So that one there is a Canadian shield. That also was developed for our climate, and it's a very hardy rose, and its blossom is blood red. It's gorgeous. And that one is, can't remember. I think this is one that was here. It's another one like the one over there at the back. It's a tiny little tiny, almost a tea rose, but it is a shrub. So there's where my roses are going to be, and I'm going to put my pansies, my blue pansies, along the front and in around here. And I'll plant my hosta today too. Now we're supposed to get rain, and the clouds are mingling about. But I don't think it's going to rain. I have a feeling the wind, which is really strong again today, I have a feeling the wind's going to chase it away. So I'm going to dig a hole for that now and get that planted, and I'm going to go and get my little pansies and put them along the front. I have these little wildflowers coming up here. My mom used to call these Johnny Jump Ups. I don't know what they are. They're violets of some kind. And they will take over this whole area if I let them. One year I let them go and it was just a sea of blue. It was very pretty, but they do spread like crazy. So I'm going to take them out. As cute as they are, I'm going to take them out. So that's what I'm going to do today. I just got back from the greenhouse and I made quite a haul. So I've got a spirea here. Let me see what the name of it is. It is called Double Play Red. It's the first red spirea. And that's going to go in the perennial garden over there. I had a honeysuckle bush that I lost over the winter, so that's going to go in its place. And then I got a bleeding heart. I have never ever had a bleeding heart in my garden, so I'm quite excited about this. I'm not quite sure where I'm putting it, but it's going in the garden. And then I got this rose, and it's called Yukon Sun Rose. And I lost my brother, Wayne, I'm gonna cry, a year ago. And he lived in the Yukon, and he was Mr. Yukon. He loved the Yukon so much. And so I bought this in memory of him. And I don't have a yellow rose, so this is gonna be really nice. So I have a pink, a red, now a yellow. I need a white, and I need a peach. Well, I have several pinks, but yeah, I'm happy about that. And then I have lots of petunias, and those are for my hanging baskets. And I bought these what are these? I can't remember, but they're so pretty, aren't they? Can't remember what they're called. So tag, go ahead, there it is, hold on. Tag's way over here. It's really bad cameraing. Gazania, yeah, Big Kiss. They're beautiful in pots. And all these petunias. And then I bought some more pansies. I have those ones there and these ones here. And I bought chocolate mint that's going in a pot. I bought this. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before. It looks quite pretty, does it not? It looks like something that I might be bringing in fall and keeping it in the house. So, yeah. And then I bought these little begonias for my, well, they're not really begonias, are they? Platentellas for some more hanging baskets. So I did pretty good. Got quite a bit. And it cost me $200. Just this little bit. Oh no, and I got these too. I got these as well. Little dianthus, which smell heavenly. So yeah. What I was looking for was perennials. And the place that I went didn't have many perennials. I just got those two up there. So next time I go for my physio in Dauphin, I'm going to go to a bigger greenhouse, and I know they have lots of perennials. What I'm looking for is perennial poppies. I only have one, and I love poppies, but they're hard to grow in this climate unless they're perennial, so I need to find some more. My perennial poppy has never bloomed, so I don't even know what it is. So I'm going to start planting now. Wish me luck. So that bed is coming along nicely. I'm very happy with my purchases. I still haven't found any perennial poppies. I'm going to keep looking because I would like more poppies. If I can't find any, I'll just plant some seeds, but it's actually too late now. The poppy seeds should be planted early, like in April. But you all know I was not in any shape to be planting anything in April. So when I broke my shoulder at the beginning of April, the surgeon that worked with me, who put the cast on me, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "I'm a gardener. Will I be able to garden?" And he looked me square in the eye with empathy. He really looked like he felt sorry for me. And he says, "I'm a gardener too, and you will be gardening by the end of May." And he was right. I didn't believe him actually, but he was right. Look what I've done. I've done this in the last week, and I'm so very happy that I have gotten this far. It's extremely windy today. The wind is about 60 kilometers, gusting to 80 and 90. It's not been a pleasant day to be out here, but there's been no mosquitoes, so I guess that's something to be thankful for. I thought I would just show you how beautiful my perennial garden is looking. These are those big lilies. They're getting very close to opening up. But the plant itself gets quite tall. This is a Stella d'Or daylily. This is the last of the tulips. Some more of those beautiful orange lilies. Look at these yellow bearded iris. Aren't they gorgeous? I actually didn't realize I had moved them here. They used to be over in the other garden, and I thought I had moved blue ones, but I'm happy to have them here. Looks very nice. The dianthus is getting close to doing something. And here's the little Yukon rose that I bought in honor of my brother Wayne, who passed away. And look at here, there's a little bud. It's a yellow rose. There's 2 more buds there. I'm so excited. This is a Russian sage. I couldn't remember what it was last time I videoed. Another dianthus. And look at these. Aren't they beautiful? They're all just about opening up. All the little tips of purple. This looks awesome. Today I'm going to clean out all this grass in the back. I haven't done the back part of this bed yet, so that's my work for today, is to clean out the back part, because this front part is looking not too bad. Now here is the new little mortar bush rose, mortar blush. It has beautiful flower on it already, and 2 more promising buds. I'm very happy with that. My little Canadian shield. Oh, it's got some tiny little buds coming too. This is blood red. This one is gorgeous. And I can't remember the variety of this one. I think this might just be a pink one that was growing at the front of our house and I moved it here. So I'm very happy with that. And there are the Dame Rockets. They put on quite a show, and I'll take and show you around the other side of the house where they're really taken off. But first I have to tackle all the quack that's growing along the back of this bed. Isn't it beautiful? I love this garden. It's so rewarding when you work hard on something, put all your time and your energy and a fair bit of your dollars, and you end up with something as gorgeous as this. So I'm starting with this mess. This is the beginning of the back. I'm going to start with this corner, and the entrance part here needs to be cleaned again. And I got to get a lot of this cleaned up. And then I'll do this first, and then I'll go all the way down to the very end and edge it all, get rid of the grass that's growing. Actually, the back part's not that bad, but there is a lot of grass in here. Quack grass, of course. So I'm going to get busy. I just thought I'd take a before and after this time, because usually I just go ahead and show you what I've done, but I haven't shown you what it looked like before I did what I did. So that's what I'm doing. Well, this took 2 hours to clean this little part up, and I have quite a bit of space here that I could fill up, but I'm going to put this ostrich fern right here in the corner. And I found these little guys. They were hiding in all that mess. I'm very happy. I would really like to have this whole corner full of these. I found some more weeds. You wouldn't think that there'd be more, because I'll show you how many I pulled out of here already. But yeah, I'd like to have more of those. So that corner is cleaned out, and I cleaned, there was still some grass and stuff here, so the path is all the way through now. This isn't, I have to edge this straight, it's all wonky right now, but I just wanted to get all the stuff out of there, and I did. So I've only gotten up to the pinks, the mullein pinks. That's as far as I've got. I got all that to go still, but 2 hours, I'm very happy. And here's what I took out of there. So quite a bit of quack and grass, and yeah. So now it's time for lunch. I know you got babies in my hedge, but it's my hedge. Do you hear me? My garden first before it was yours. Oh my gosh. Don't get so excited. I'm not going to touch your babies. I'm just going to go to the water fountain. Oh, this is where I'm working today. Oh, the mosquitoes are biting. I think what I'm going to do is have Gary move one of those, that fire box there, over here. I've been thinking about the way these boxes are set up, and it's going to be very difficult to get into the back of them the way they're set up because I can't go along on either side. So I'd like to move that far one over here and put my lettuce and kale and radishes, that kind of thing, over here. It's a little cooler over here. I mean, it's cool over there too. It's fine, but this was where I was going to put my squash, but I always grown squash here and it grows really, really good. But I think I'd rather have a box over here, and that will free me up over there to put squash and things like that. So I'm just cleaning this up, edging it up. I haven't done anything around this tree, which actually is looking good. I thought it was looking kind of sick a week or so ago, but it's starting to leaf out now and looking fine. It's a volunteer. I don't even know what it is. Some people say it's a poplar, which it probably is. But it's pretty. We like it. I'm going to get Gary to take the leader out of it though, because I don't want it to get tall. Just want it to get short and stubby. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning this up, getting the quack out of it. There was sort of a rock garden there, which just got overrun with quack. It had this stuff in it, which is a great ground cover, but it just attracts quack like nobody's business. So I'll put that around the tree and it'll just take off. So I'm just working here. He's just recording his Sunday service for YouTube right now, so I'll wait till he's finished and he'll come out and help me. And I think I'm going to get him to move that box over here. I think that's going to be the plan. So this is where I'm working today. Now this part over here, I can't touch that. I seeded that really heavily with annuals. I've got cosmos and zinnias and I don't know what else in there. And everything's starting to come up. So I'm going to leave that alone until things are big enough that I can do some weeding around. But there's weeds in there too. But I think I'm just going to let it be. I can see cosmos, I can see zinnias, but there's other little things that are just coming up that I'm just going to wait for a little while till they get more mature. So that is what I'm doing today. More digging, more exercise for the arm. Oops, and I just about fell over my pail. I have to quit that. Okay, I'm going to get to work. A little blackbird left me a present. His tail feather, or wing feather. Looks like a tail feather to me. Sweet. I'm using the old plastic strawberry bed that we had, boards, and I'm putting them in here for an edging, just to keep some of the weeds at bay. It's fairly deep. It's about 6 inches deep, so that should work. And then I'll put the next one on that side of the bed. I'll just keep on going. I have 4 of them, so 2 will go here and 2 will go somewhere else. Perfect for edging. I guess it's a battle of wills. 2 stubborn individuals, that bird and me. She's still harping at me for being in my yard, and I am still working hard. Which one of us is going to give in, do you think? I don't think she's giving in anytime soon, and neither am I. Oh, that's starting to look much better, isn't it? Boy, it's amazing what a little work can do. So this is under this tree here. It was pretty bad. I've got a lot of bricks that I have to do something with, so I'm just going to edge it with bricks. I know that's going to kick me in the butt later on, but I have to do something with them, so I will just edge this part with bricks all the way around the tree. Hey, I see some spaces. I have a hosta still that needs a home, so maybe somewhere in here. Actually, I was thinking of putting the hosta right over here. And what else have I got that needs a home? I have a Shasta daisy. Actually, I could put the Shasta around here somewhere. That would block out a lot of weeds. These things here, I'm not sure what they are. I planted them a few years ago, and these spirally, these things, I don't know what they are, but they have beautiful flowers and they're very scented, and I don't know what it is. I can't remember. I think it was something that I bought and planted, and I had one here and I have one over there and there. They sort of look like dianthus, don't they? But they're not. I actually think they're carnations, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to look back on some old pictures and see if I can find. I think they are like an annual or a perennial carnation. That there is a Crocosmia, and I planted 3 or 4 of them, and our climate is not conducive to that plant at all. But that one has always been really healthy, and it gets beautiful flowers. Now I can't remember if it's a white or an orange. I think it might be a white. So I'm going to continue, bird or no bird. I think I'm going to have to trim this. This is bugging me here. Yeah, Gary should be just about ready to come out. So we'll move that one bed over here, and then I can move on to that part. About these beds, only one of them is going to have soil. We're getting soil tomorrow. We're just buying it in bags. I can't, we were going to order 5 yards of soil, and I was going to do everything, give everything. These 3 new beds, the other 2 top-ups, all my garden beds, everything was going to get a refresh. But Gary has hypertension, and if he really overdoes it, which I know he would be doing if he was shoveling soil, he gets these spirals in his head and in his eyes, and I don't really need him to have a stroke. And with my arm, I can't do it. So we decided not to get the soil this year and just fill one bed with soil, bag soil. It won't be good soil, but it'll be bag soil. I'll put a lot of peat and manure in it, and I'm just going to use it for salad stuff because we really love our salad stuff in the summertime. So the other 2, I might just throw some flower seeds in there and let them do whatever they do. I'm going to get the grass out of there though, because that's really bugging me. But I will do something in the other 2, but they're not going to have soil in them. Whatever I plant in them is going to get planted in the ground at the bottom of them. So that's the status on those. All right, I have to get back to work. My bird left. Maybe the babies needed feeding. Sing. You were singing a minute ago. There you go. Well, it's 6:30 in the evening. We have been out here all day today. I've been working on this part of the garden. Got this all cleaned up. It looks so much better now. And we moved the box that was over there, over here. Tomorrow I'm getting soil and we're going to fill it up. And this is going to be my bed for my lettuce, kale, Swiss chard, that kind of stuff, my greens. And then still haven't done my fruit. That's going to be next. Actually, that's just about the last thing that I'm going to be able to do. And then I cleaned this area here, where that other bed over there used to be here. And I'm going to put my zucchini and my pettipan squash in here. But look what else happened today. It's not done, but thanks to our wonderful neighbor Rick, we're almost done. All we're doing now is just working on the roof, just putting the slats on. Gary and I can work on that. But yeah, very happy with this. I'm gonna just walk back here and show you our pergola. So it has little walls on each side, and there's planters that go on these 4 walls. So I'm quite happy with this. I'm very happy with the way the yard looks now. And I moved my little organ keyboard over here. It was kind of lost in the corner there. I'll put something else there, but it looks nice there. So I've still got a little bit of edging to do here. You can see I still have some grass. This area here, like I explained before, it's all annual seeds. I can see a lot of cosmos, and I see a lot of zinnias in here, so I'm not going to disturb them till they get a little bit higher. So tomorrow we're going into Dauphin. I have a physio appointment, so we're going to get soil for that, and I'm going to get some bark for making paths through here, and also to do my path through here. I had said before that I wasn't going to do the path, but I am. I like the path. It just makes this garden feel so much nicer when it has a path. So yeah, good day's work. I've been out here since 10:30 this morning, and Oni was out in the house for lunch for 20 minutes. The rest of the time I've been out here. But the mosquitoes are starting to bite, and the birds are definitely singing. And so I'm going to bid you good night, good evening, and thank you so much for watching. I hope this isn't going to be too long of a video, but it's several days of work, and tomorrow's going to be a day off. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.